Seth Rollins has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, but at what cost? We have more strife within the Judgment Day and possibly more than we even know. Liv Morgan is back. Bert Kreischer is on the show today. Welcome to WWE Raw Recap, brought to you by Fanatics. Megan Morant, welcome back to the basement for another Raw recap.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Let's dive in.
You know I love elements. I love elements of all kinds. You know what my favorite thing in school was? That periodic table.
Big.
Full of elements.
What's your favorite periodic element?
Bromble, is that one? Bromble. I think Bromble. Hydrogen is a good one.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm talking about
gold, AG.
AG. Go. No, you know why? Starts with a G. What's the A for? I don't understand.
No.
I love storyline elements. I love the fact that the main event of Raw just had everything going on, right? Here's what I really love. Consequences to people's actions. And I felt like when you get three elements in the ring, like Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, and Seth Rollins, you have this in any era astronomical triple threat match, right? This is the stuff that, imagine those three wrestlers, if you had said 10 years ago, would be main evented. We just take it for granted now. That's how spoiled we are.
It's just a typical Monday.
It's just Monday. But 10 years ago, if you had said that those three, by different names, were going to be main eventing Monday Night Raw in a triple threat, that was like, the greatest.
Box office.
It was the best three wrestlers in the world. And we just get to see them. Now, what I love is not only when those three names are put in the ring do we get this triple threat, but in the WWE, when you're a superstar on that level, you've got actions, and actions have consequences. You have stories, you have enemies, you have just all this stuff happening. And I feel like it all exploded at the end of Monday Night Raw, right?
We had a lot of colliding.
There was a lot of colliding.
Yes.
Okay, so
not just physically,
right,
but the stories as well.
Right. Going in where one you wouldn't think had anything to do with the other one, but nothing exists in a bubble.
What do we always say?
Everything's interweaving. Everything counts.
Right.
Everything counts. Now, of course, we're coming off of Saturday night's main event, right? And I would say the biggest news in this, what some would call a Paul Heyman faction, I call...
By the way,
go ahead.
Did you notice, and this is speaking of everything counts, Paul Heyman's hair looked a little grayer.
Did it?
Is the stress getting to him? People are wondering.
Or maybe he's just busy.
Could be busy.
Could
Didn't
be
have time to tan.
But it is at least something worth watching.
I wrote that down in my notebook. Paul's hair, a little gray.
Either he's going to watch this going, Megan, you caught something, or, oh no, Megan, you're making me feel self-conscious. So we're coming off of what I think is the biggest thing to happen to that group, which I think is a Seth Rollins faction, not a Paul Heyman faction.
Mm-hmm. I would agree with you. Since
the formation on the Monday night after WrestleMania, which is what happened at Saturday night's main event, a new addition to the group, Bronson Reed, joined Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Paul Heyman.
Left me very confused on Saturday night.
Sure.
I said, why the heck would Bronson join Seth? Bronson is the one who took out Seth. Make it make sense. And I have to be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I was kind of mad.
Are you still mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Have they made sense?
They did make it make sense.
Did they?
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
Seth pointed out the destruction that Bronson Reed can cause, and now he has that in his back pocket.
Okay, well, this is what I noticed. Paul pointed out the destruction that Bronson caused in Seth's life. I felt like there was not, maybe Seth didn't love the amount of time that Paul Heyman spent emphasizing, hey, remember how bad this guy hurt you? Hey, remember how dangerous this guy is? Remember how much power this guy has over you? I saw it as, who knows Bronson Reed better than Seth Rollins? If we're following the story the way we're meant to be following the story, by Seth Rollins' words, this is about the future of the industry and who are the best people to be there to make the industry even bigger in the future than it is now. And Seth has said, I mean, he hasn't implied, he has straight up said, I'm the one who has to do this. If not me, then who? Braun Breaker has clearly sipped on that Kool-Aid and believes it. And it would appear that Bronson Reed has too. I read it as, I mean, it's a tale as old as time in wrestling. We just happen to be seeing it be played out in front of our eyes now on television. That people like Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and who knows if there's going to be anybody next, looks at Seth and looks at Paul Heyman and goes, they're right. Seth is going to be the future of this thing. They're right. They are going to be in control of this thing. So you make a choice. You either fight City Hall or you go, you know what? Once we get to the top of the mountain, we'll figure it all out then. But I feel like this is the elevator ride up and everybody else is taking the stairs.
We just join them.
Just join them. It's business after all. Oh, but you don't get along with Seth Rollins. It's not show friends. It's show business. So this triple threat is made, right? And
did you notice? Sorry, did you notice that Paul referred to Seth as the most generous man I have ever met?
Okay, no, I didn't notice that, but that's interesting. Roman Reigns not known for his generosity. The Beast not known for his generosity. I mean, CM Punk doesn't seem not generous.
No,
it seems like CM Punk, if you're his friend, he treats you well. If you are not his friend,
look out.
Maybe less than generous. But he seems generous to his friends.
Paul's met a lot of people to say that Seth is the most generous man he's ever met.
Yeah. I mean, the whole Samoan family. He managed the Samoan SWAT team. He had the whole Dangerous Alliance. Beautiful Bobby. You telling me Bobby Eaton wasn't dangerous? I mean, wasn't generous? I guess it wasn't called the Generous Alliance. It was the Dangerous Alliance. Yeah, that is interesting. And that's Paul Heyman also believing the Seth Rollins Kool-Aid. And usually the shoe is on the other foot. That I guess to the people involved in that group, this really is about that future. And to the people outside of the group, they see it as a ego mission where one guy wants to build the future around himself. But one guy wanting to build the future around himself is, like I said, hasn't really been done on television, but is the quintessential pro wrestling story.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go in there. Ultimately, what was Cody Rhodes' story? What was the story?
The face of the industry.
That's it. That's the story that he wanted to finish, right?
Yes.
Ultimately, it was make this about me. And sometimes that's good. And sometimes it feels a little scary. So Seth Rollins, right? And even in the way it's phrased, when they go, well, the long-term plan is for Seth Rollins to be the champion, that feels like bad news you get from a boss. You know what I mean? That feels like
that's the guy,
right? Like I don't know. That feels like for anybody that like works a real job, a corporate job, that has to go see whoever their middle manager is at raise time. Well, I don't know. I've just been working so hard, and I feel like I've been giving more to the team than I'm even asked for, and that's just we really appreciate what you're doing, but we have a different long-term plan.
We actually have a plan for that guy to get promoted.
That guy, he whines. He whines about everything. You heard his cackle? No. We like his cackle. He's the long-term plan. But we appreciate you. Anyway, ta-ta.
So what are you going to do? You're going to attach yourself?
You got two choices. Either fight it and try to take that guy out, which some of the people on the roster are doing, or if you're a younger guy like a Bronson Reed, if you're a younger guy like a Braun Breaker, you go, no. I think I'm going to, as another superstar on SmackDown might say, get in where I fit in. You got what I mean? So, we get to this triple threat match, right? We see it's Finn Balor, it's Sami Zayn, it's Seth Rollins. And as I'm watching this, right, I'm going, now usually the Money in the Bank ladder match is about, I don't even know if it's usually, but in my head, the Money in the Bank ladder match is about giving somebody an opportunity that either you've been wanting to get that opportunity, but has never quite gotten there, or somebody that you're like, oh, they weren't even in the world title picture, and now, boom, here we are. Yes. Penta is a great example, right? We all love Penta. He's only been here for 5 months, and boom, in one night,
catapult you.
He could be launched into the World Heavyweight Championship picture, into the WWE Championship
And the other
picture.
scenario you brought up, I always think of Liv Morgan, right? It was someone the fans wanted her to have the moment forever, could never quite get there, wins Money in the Bank, boom,
And as fans, you go like, okay, tell me how you think Liv Morgan gets there. I don't know. There's this person, there's that person. I don't know how Liv gets there.
She gets there with Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank briefcase, and
Yes.
boom, now we're off to the races.
Changes lives.
Right, and everything changes forever because now, if it's done right, and it's not always done right, but if it's done right, you're in a different conversation. Except in this match, Sami Zayn, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor. You got three guys who, no matter what universe you are in, are world championship level
They're
people.
there.
All three of them, if you told me any of those three people were going to be the world champion this calendar year, I would 100% believe you. People have been waiting since Finn Balor held that Universal Championship for one day for Finn to have his next run on top. And it's been, I mean, God knows how many years, and we are still waiting for that. We have been waiting this whole story, watching Sami Zayn rise almost to the top, to that penultimate level without ever getting to that ultimate level. We've been waiting. Sami Zayn has expressed that as his goal to be a world champion.
There's a lot of us who thought we were going to see it in Montreal.
Right. And as Seth Rollins has lost the title and watched it go, whether it goes to Damian Priest, whether it goes to Gunther, whether it goes to Jey Uso, that's a title that he wants associated with himself. And honestly, it's been long enough that it's been off his waist. Then I kind of think more people associate that title with Gunther than they do Seth Rollins.
I hear you on that.
You know what I mean?
It's a valid point. I am not one of those people.
But-
We talked about it in the last show, but
Now, so now I'm watching this going like, this is interesting because now you've got one of these people who, when are they going to get their next shot at a world title? And you've got them all in there and absolute chaos erupts. Of course, we have faction-associated human beings in that ring. Everybody in that ring has allies. And a triple threat match, by definition, is no DQ. So, at first, I go, how could Sami Zayn not see this coming? When the Rollins goons, the Braun brothers, Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker,
they were there the whole time.
when they pull Sammy out, it's like, yeah, of course that's going to happen. There's no disqualification in this match. How did Sami Zayn not see this? Oh, he did see this coming. Here comes Jey Uso in to even this score.
His dog.
That's right. Because just as quickly as this faction has been built around Seth, enemies to the faction have been built as well. So we've got now Sammy and Jay and Bronson
And who
and
did
Braun.
Finn decide to bring?
Wow.
We don't know if he decided.
Dirty Dom shows up.
That's his brother.
Allies, brothers, that's right. And Dirty Dom, who has done this before. Look, if there's anything, and you can take this back to Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, you can take it back as far as you want. Dom is an extremely skilled athlete. His chair aim is all over the map. Okay, there's no telling what's right. And that's true. I mean, it's not like you're a Major League Baseball fan, yes?
Yes.
Who's your team?
The Chicago White Sox.
I'm sorry. Shouldn't have
Thank
even
you.
asked.
Thank
However, that one was a softball. However, not everybody's a pitcher, right? Because not everybody can throw with that accuracy.
Listen, the White
That
Sox don't
doesn't-
even have one.
That's true. That's
Don't
very,
even
very
have
true.
one, all
They
right?
don't have
I
one at
know.
all. That's right. That's right. But some of them can run real good. Some of them can hit real good. It's just you have different skills.
Yeah.
Dom, he can't slide a chair to save his life. Go ahead.
I think that's very debatable. I think Dominic
Why?
knows exactly what he's doing.
You think pinpoint accuracy?
He likes to go out there. Oh, I don't understand time zones. Oh, I don't understand who's giving me my nuggets. Oh, I don't understand that it might be a bad look if Roxanne Perez is massaging my shoulder. He knows what he's doing.
But here's the thing. When you're built like Dom in terms of the aesthetic, right?
He's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. When you're a gorgeous dude who happens to be really good at professional wrestling,
He's the Intercontinental Champion.
that's what I'm saying. That's the workhorse title. Okay? Dom's the workhorse. Maybe some of the academic stuff escapes you because you don't need to know it, right? Have you ever met somebody that's like this beautiful human being aesthetically, and maybe they're not, the most
It's not all there. The lights aren't all on.
You see what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
don't need it because they have other skill sets. Maybe they're super good at being good looking and also have they're great at horseback riding, whatever it is. Dom, incredibly charismatic, good looking guy.
Great wrestler.
Super good at pro wrestling. Not great at time zones. Not great at maybe not understanding the female psyche. He's not the best at that. I think he would admit that. And one of the worst chair sliders that we've ever encountered in WWE history, and I've seen them all. I'm a historian.
You are a historian.
Okay.
I just think there might be something to dig a little deeper into.
And so, unfortunately, as Finn Balor is trying to get that chair, stomp, boom, Seth Rollins wins. Now, you wouldn't realize it with Raw going off the air, because even though we were told CM Punk wasn't in the building, look in my eyes, what do you see? Here comes CM Punk's music playing. The goons are ready to attack him in the entryway, and boom, CM Punk jumps out of the crowd, lays out Seth Rollins, and we end with CM Punk being triumphant. Now, I think this is a strong message, even though ultimately the lesson of the day is Seth Rollins is going to that Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins, who I believe in the history of the Money in the Bank briefcase is the greatest threat that any sitting champion could possibly have when it comes to that briefcase. There is nobody that has utilized that briefcase in a more spectacular and effective way than Seth Rollins ever, ever, ever. He defines it. That said, he's got a demon on his back, okay? He's got CM Punk, who is now hell-bent on making sure that Seth Rollins is not successful in his life. Like something has snapped and CM Punk has gone to that other place. Will he be effective? I don't know. He didn't keep him out of the Money in the Bank ladder match.
And Seth has backup.
And Seth now has
Dangerous
backup. Seth now has
because
backup.
we remember on the road to WrestleMania, Seth made it his mission to make sure he could ruin CM Punk's life. Seth wasn't traveling around with backup.
He had a plan. And we sat here, right? And we said, I know I did. I don't remember if we had on this or not Sam Wrestling. Probably both. But I know you and I had the conversation. Why is Seth not more upset about putting CM Punk in the main event of WrestleMania? There was a plan.
Yes.
Seth had his ducks in a row. Seth seems to always have his ducks in a row. Right now, Seth joins Penta, LA Knight, and Solo Sikoa in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Could be Jacob Fatu in there. Who knows who else is going to join these guys. But if I had to put money on this right now, what is more compelling in terms of watching television than the idea of now Seth Rollins stands there with Paul Heyman, with Braun Breaker, with Bronson Reed, and he's holding the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Can Seth Rollins be synonymous with the World Heavyweight title and the Money in the Bank briefcase?
I think he can.
I think so too.
I think he can. And I mean, imagine that where Seth is like, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to wrestle. I don't have to threaten anybody. All I have to do is wait and figure out when the next heist of the century is, because I'm the one that's going to cash in.
And it is crowded. I mean, Jay's the World Heavyweight Champion, just defended it. We saw against Logan Paul.
And I've got a lot to say about Jey Uso.
But then Gunter's next in line, June 9th.
Which is the Monday after Money in the Bank, which Jey Uso already has his dance card filled in for that show.
So it's crowded.
Absolutely. And I mean, and that's fine. It doesn't matter anymore. Because Seth has said that he wants what's next. After Gunther and Jay, he wants what's next. If he can get that briefcase, nothing matters anymore.
He can get it whenever he wants.
I think Seth's going to get the briefcase. I think he's going to get the briefcase. That's after seeing, and I don't know, maybe my thought will change after seeing who else is in there. You know, I mean, the fact that we're getting Penta now in a ladder match in WWE is something spectacular. You know, I think LA Knight's going to be that favorite. LA Knight fits that mold of the person where it's like fans just love this guy. But what's his path to the main event?
And don't underestimate Solo Sikoa.
Low key, maybe smartest guy on the roster.
Yes.
How does he keep himself on top? I don't know. This ain't SmackDown recap.
Because he's out
Raw
there
recap.
recruiting.
Yes, he is. He's always got another trick up his sleeve. So I don't know. It's going to be great, but a spectacular way to end Monday Night Raw. Jey Uso was a big part of it. I want to talk about Jey Uso. The Judgment Day was a big part of it. I want to talk about the Judgment Day. But what I would love to do is get to the arena floor where the Machine, Bert Kreischer, is still with us. We had some technical difficulties. We don't have Tom Segura, but we do have our first guest here on Raw Recap. Guys, folks, I got to tell you about Car Gurus, okay? When you make a big purchase, it should come with confidence, not confusion. You shouldn't be going out there worried that you're not going to get the best deal with too much in your mind. You certainly shouldn't be worried that you don't know what you're talking about. Car Gurus takes all of that out of the picture and leaves you feeling confident about your purchase, because when it comes to your big deal, you got to make sure you get the best deal, okay? You got to walk into a dealership knowing what you're talking about. It's very, very intimidating. And honestly, getting yourself in the front seat of an automobile should be an amazing day for you. Car Gurus makes that a reality. They connect you with trusted dealerships when you're ready, ensuring a transparent and hassle-free buying process. With over 4 million listings, Car Gurus has more car listings than any other major online automotive marketplace in the United States of America. It's no wonder. SimilarWeb estimated traffic data shows Car Gurus is the #1 most visited car shopping site there is. Buy or sell your next car today with Car Gurus at cargurus.com. So go to cargurus.com to make sure that your big deal is the best deal. That's cargurus.com. cargurus.com. Welcome our guest on the Raw Recap, the one and only bear that's on this show, Bert Kreischer. Now, Bert, I know because I was listening, and I know that you had to convince Tom to finally go to an episode of Monday Night Raw. I think he might have been somewhat scared because of all the things that he said about wrestling fans in the past, but he decided to actually go. And then at the last minute, apparently, why couldn't he hang with you in the arena?
It's. I mean, it happens to all of us. His private jet was scheduled at 10:30.
Oh.
And he was like, I got to save a little cash and get off on 10:30. I can't push it by 15 minutes. Now, me, I fly commercial, coach usually, back of the plane with the regular people.
Wow.
I'm relatable. Tom's not.
Wow.
But, yeah, so Tom's on a private jet right now. So
happens to all of us.
It doesn't crash.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, even Logan Paul did an interview for this very show on a private jet. So Tom has no excuse whatsoever.
Logan Paul is more relatable than Tom Segura.
You know, here's the deal. Tom is like getting your. Can we curse on this?
Yeah.
Tom's like getting your wife to have small steps. It's small steps.
Yep.
And right now we have a pinky playing with the rim.
Right.
Getting him here, you know for a fact, getting him here was a struggle. And I'm being serious. Like, he was afraid that I'll be real.
Yeah.
Wrestlers did not like him backstage.
They didn't.
No. Oh no. There were. I heard. I'm being. No one told me. I'm not gonna tell you anything. 5 wrestlers were not happy he was here.
5 were they? Okay. I mean, you don't have to say names.
They were vocal. I don't know names. No one's telling me names. And I heard on the walkout, I get the names. I can tell you who I guess it is. But
big names, probably. You think big names?
No, it's a 4-letter name. It sounds like Rad. But I mean, I'm just guessing who I don't think. Because I tried to adjust. Because I hung out with Chad last time I was here. And I was like, yo, can I introduce you to my friend Tom? And he was like, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it was. And I'll be honest with you. Listen, I love Tommy. You know I love Tommy. But getting him here, it is genuinely not his scene. Mm-hmm. You know? He's not a public amenities, public bathroom kind of guy. That's not his vibe. But when the matches started, he lost himself. When I'm telling you right now, that guy's a wrestling fan. I don't give a what he says. When they threw, so the fourth match of the night was Chad Gable. It was Chad Gable's match, and they got over onto Pat McAfee's table. And when that happened, Tom lost his mind. He lost his mind, and they moved us down 4 seats, and Tom was out of his head. I swear to God, the only thing I regret, he did have to leave early for his private jet. But, dude, the last match of the night was gangbusters. It was Sammy. It was so good. It was, and then CM Punk came out at the end, and I was being told up here to do this, and I missed being around CM Punk. Dude, everything about this is Tom, you know?
Yes.
He just, I think it's just disconnected since he got so wealthy. So right now he's getting back to what it was like to be a regular person
Right.
and go have regular fun. Dude, we had a blast. We were sitting in front of Waka Flocka playing.
I saw that.
Oh.
I saw that when you guys were all like, and by the way, here's how I know that Tom was having a good time, because usually, you know, he likes to kind of set the pace and let's laugh at Bert, right? Bert's gonna tell the crazy stories and we're gonna laugh at Bert. But what happened? You chugged the beer and Tom goes, I guess this is what we're doing. And Tom chugs the beer. And I'm like, yes, Bert, this is because you figured it out. I mean, for somebody who lives your life as this, like, everything is a party, that is professional wrestling. And Tom was in your world, dude.
Here's the deal. A wrestling match is just like a football game.
Mm-hmm.
At its best, it is just as good as 6 points down with 2 minutes to go. At its best. When you see great matches, at their best, as entertaining as anything. The end of that last match, when everyone's going, "Pow! Pow!" I mean, and then, dude, it was so crazy. You can't deny it. It's undeniable. And what's so funny is, you know, Tom is not someone like, Tom's Ozempic. He doesn't want to have fun.
Right.
He doesn't want to have a good time. He'd rather go home, get on his phone, scroll Instagram. And I got to be honest with you, when he killed that beer, he did say, my Ozempic's going to make me pay for this. I'll be throwing up soon. He did.
He said that?
Yeah, he goes, I'm on Ozempic. I can't chug beers. I go, just chug it anyway. And he killed it. And then he's like, I'm going to go throw up right now.
Wow. And did he just start doing Ozempic like with the Netflix show, or was he been doing Ozempic for a little bit?
No.
Wow.
Dude, he was doing Ozempic before they called it Ozempic.
Whoa.
Wow.
He's
wow.
a hipster.
He's a lab rat.
By the way, hold on. He was doing Ozempic when no one had any study trials.
He is the trial.
Yeah, he was the trial.
Okay, and he's going to see this. And he's going to be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
He legit was trying to get me on Ozempic today. Like, he was like, buddy, get on it. It's a shot once a week. You lose the weight. You stay off the weight. You're not as hungry. You feel full early. But the problem with Ozempic is it takes the zest and joy out of life where you overeat and feel sick and throw up in your mouth while you sleep. That's the part of life I like.
Yeah, no, I know you do. And I've got to say, and I mentioned it to Megan while we were watching tonight, when you were sitting there with the War Raiders and your shirt popped right off, I have to tell you, dude, like, I know you were telling a story about wanting to get into the ring the last time you were at Raw, and WWE and Triple H and everyone being like, no, like, from a physical, we can't, it's too much of a liability, is what they said. And, dude, just you shouting shirtless with the War Raiders, like, you got to watch it back. You were so red that I was worried about you.
Buddy, you haven't seen the marks on my chest and on my back. They slapped me so hard that I literally, my hurt. It was incredible. Hold on. Can I real quick talk to you? Did you see the last match I was at in Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Did you see the stuff that wasn't filmed?
Yeah,
Chokeslam.
Yeah, I saw it like later when like video came out of you choke slamming people.
Bro.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, that was the hardest Tom laughed today. Is I think it's Austin got in. I think it was Austin got in and started taunting me. And he goes, "What's up, fat boy? Shut your mouth, fat boy." Tommy was crying, laughing. This was really good for Tom. In the kind of way that it's good for Tom, you know, I'm not to soft plug us, but with our vodka, Porosos,
right?
When you get Tom loose and you get, like, you know, 10 milligram Tom and he starts having a good time, it's the best thing for him. Because he's, you know, some people are introverts, some people are extroverts, and Tom is a real genuine introvert. And this is not his speed.
Right.
But man, I'm telling you, he was through the roof tonight. He had a blast.
Did Tom yeet tonight?
Yeah, did he eat?
No, we pissed during the yeet and we hung out with Titus.
Who
He goes, "Who the hell is that?" I go, "It's Titus. He's got the biggest hands in the world."
Yeah.
I was like, and Tom did not know who it was. He goes, "Sir, can we get a picture?" I go,
I was listening to, it was a great recap that you did on Two Bears, One Cave, which is the podcast that you do with Tom. And you kind of broke down your last trip to Monday Night Raw, and you were talking about the choke slams. Because I go when I first saw it, as a fan, I'm like, well, if Burt was going to choke slam people, why isn't he choke slamming people on TV? And the story that you told on that podcast, and tell me if it really is true, is that was not approved, that you were not supposed to jump over the barricade, that you got nervous and started whipping your belt at them, and then just in the most Burt Kreischer fashion possible, we're just going with the flow and somehow ended up in the ring, even though they specifically told you you cannot get in the ring.
Yeah.
True.
I told Triple H when we got there. I talked to Triple H and I told him, I was like, yo, I want to take a bump. And he was like, you got to come to Orlando for like a week. We did that with Bad Bunny. You got to like jelly roll. You got to like train. We can't just put you in the ring. You're going to get physically hurt. You're 52. And I was like, I think I can do it. And he was like, yeah, well, it's not going to happen. And Leanne's with me the whole time. And she's like, you're not getting in the ring. I'm so happy this isn't happening. So we do the whole show. And it was great. We did the thing with Otis. We killed a beer, had the belt. Everything was awesome. It was so fun. All of it. Matches were amazing. And I know CM Punk. I know him. And I seen him earlier. I said, are you doing something tonight? He's like, no. And then at the end, him and Seth Rollins have their thing. And all of a sudden, Grayson Waller come out and they slam Punk. And I'm watching and I know CM Punk. I'm not doing this as like a fan or like anything, entertainment, sports entertainment. I know CM Punk. And I'm like, well, man, this isn't how I saw the story going. That Pat McAfee's gone. The camera crew's gone. Everyone's gone. Only the fat bouncers are left, right? The fat ones. Sorry, I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean you, but like, anyway, he's sitting right in front of me. Anyway. And then freaking, what's his name comes out and starts going, what's up, fat boy? What are you going to do now? I was so confused. And then the one bouncer goes, jump over, man, fight him.
What?
And I was like, what? I was like, huh? I was like, I don't think that's how this works. I think I can run this by Triple H.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, fight him. Get over. So I climb over.
By the way, you know, because you literally do arenas. You know when you're talking to WWE personnel, and you know when you're talking to just arena staff that's just saying a thing.
The dude who grew up in St. Paul is working the door. And he's like, get over, jump over. And I was like, wait, hold on. So I jump over, and then the look in his eyes threw me off. Because I was like, I don't know you, and I don't know why this is happening, but I do know CM Punk, and you know that the only person's name I dropped backstage was CM Punk. CM Punk here? Where's CM Punk? Is Cody Rhodes here? Hey guys, the two guys that are in WWE is Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Does anyone know those guys? And I watched people's hair get walked by. I swear to God, Seth Rollins really doesn't like me. He walked by me twice, and Mad Dog. Sam, no kayfabe. I'm telling him for real. Seth Rollins does not like me, and he hates Tom. Is that the name?
Good.
Anyway, we walked into Seth Rollins' dressing room while I was getting ready.
Good.
And we took a piss in his and he was like, the anyway. So, but I'm giving away too much. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so they take me over, and I just pulled my belt off to defend myself. So I was like, I don't know what's going to happen.
You're in over your head.
Slapping it. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, CM Punk's like, get in the ring. And I'm like, huh? And by the way, I had heard Cody Rhodes say to me, yeah, man, like, we talk to each other sometimes. And I was like, and CM goes, get in the ring. So I get in the ring. He's like, can you choke slam him? And I was like, I think so. And so he just put his throat in my hand, and I heard CM Punk go, 1, 2, boom. And, brother, I will just say, every man deserves to lose his virginity to the woman he loves and to choke slam a person from a different country. That's all I'll say.
That is beautiful. That really is beautiful.
Right,
and it really is also, again, it's Burt Kreischer lore that, of course, somebody goes, hey, can you do a full split? You're like, of course I can. Hey, can you run a marathon? Of course I can. Hey, can you choke slam a wrestler? Yeah, of course I can.
Well, none of this would have ever happened if you were on Ozempic, because it all started because he called you fat.
That's right.
So,
good point.
Good point. Tom's trying to ruin you.
I'm against Ozempic about live your life. We're all going to die.
Yeah.
What do you want to die? Jabbing yourself once a week, or do you want to die living your life? Let me tell you something, man. I got to give you a shout out. Do you remember that video of that guy crying when he talked to the professional wrestlers? And he's like, you guys give your body man, I don't like that gets mocked as much as it does.
Still real to me.
It's still real to me,
Yeah.
buddy. I am literally sitting there watching tonight, going like, I mean, Chad Gable split his head open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Tommy looked at me and he goes, "Buddy, he's bleeding," and I went, "Yeah." He goes, "No, he's bleeding. He kicked his head. He's bleeding." And then they brought him a towel in the ring, and Tom's like, "Dude, he's hurt. He's actually hurt." That is how real it is. It is like when you kick a man in the throat. I don't know. I'm selling ice cream to Eskimos. Is that the? I mean,
That's right.
If you're watching this already, you already know how great.
No, but
pro
people like
wrestling
to
is.
hear it. People like to hear it from guys like you who associate with people like Tom Segura who are not friends of this world. You see what I'm saying? The fact that you are as in as you are, I think is well, it's music to all of our ears. You're in our hearts. By the way, anybody that's watching this that also likes comedy, now that you know that Bert Kreischer is a real one and you want to see what he's doing, Lucky is streaming right now on Netflix. It's fantastic. You should check out the special. Bert,
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Bad Thoughts. Tom's
Yes.
series is streaming right now on Netflix. And if you like professional wrestling, you're gonna love Bad Thoughts.
Dude, Bad Thoughts
And
is so...
I'm just telling you, if you're, I don't know the right way to say this, but like if you're a cynic,
Yeah.
and you like negative, then don't come here.
Right.
But if you like to disappear for a little bit, if you just want to chant, just like if you want to get into something and lose yourself, like if you like roller coasters, you're gonna love wrestling. It's so fun. We had such a great time tonight, and my buddy Tom Segura, who is a penny pinching millionaire, he is Scrooge McDuck.
Right. Cheap.
He had a great time tonight. He will say the same things when we do a podcast with the number one designer in the world, James Purse, next week.
Yes. Yes.
But he'll say the same thing. He had a blast. He had a blast. It was so fun to share with him.
Awesome, man. Well, I love being on this journey with you, your wrestling fan journey. I feel like we're on the road. We got to talk to you as this thing evolves.
No, I hate that my daughter's birthday is June 7th because I so badly want to watch that match in L.A.
Bring her.
That's Rusev Day.
Bring her. And it's on Rusev Day of all
Crazy.
days. Bring her.
We're going to surprise her for her 21st birthday.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch this podcast, so I can say that.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully she does not. Bert, you are the best. We appreciate you so much.
I said this. They go, "Do you know Sam Roberts?" Sam, you know for a fact I was your first fan.
Bro, Bert was on this. Bert was supportive
don't stroke
of
his ego.
Bert was supportive of me when I was confused as to why anybody would be supportive of me.
Before you were lit?
I'm a day one ride or die.
Yeah, you are, dude. Yeah, you are. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate it, man. And you're the best, dude. You are the best.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Bert.
To get a pub sub. I love you guys.
See you later. Folks, we will get back to it momentarily, but you can make this your best season yet with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor. Eating well has never been this easy. Just heat up and enjoy. It gives you more time to do whatever it is that you want to do. I'm going to guess watch professional wrestling. You can get outside if you want to. Instead of prepping and cooking indoors, Factor meals, they arrive fresh. And they're ready to eat, prepared for any active lifestyle. With 45 weekly menu options, you can pick gourmet meals that fit your goals, like protein, keto, whatever you need. Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfast, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. Those are my favorites. It's easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with absolutely none of the fuss. I'm a very busy guy. I'm all over the place. I need to know I can have good meals, and it's not going to take all day to make them. That's why I use Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/rawrecap50 off and use code rawrecap50 off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first order. That's code rawrecap50 off at factormeals.com/rawrecap50 off. For 50% off plus free shipping. You got to love the enthusiasm. Bert Kreischer, thank you so much for joining us. I love seeing new fans form. That's the energy. I get from Bert, and Bert's 100% right. The best thing about pro wrestling is just forgetting yourself, just letting yourself go. I feel like we are within an arm's length of Bert Kreischer becoming a wrestling T-shirt guy. That's the next step in all of this. Even though he's known for being shirtless, when he's not shirtless, wearing a wrestling T-shirt. Because you're just celebrating it wherever you go then.
Starts with the shirts,
Yes.
and then before you know it, he's got a basement just like yours.
Exactly right. Maybe a replica championship. Good news for him, by the way. The Memorial Day sale going on at WWE Shop continues on. If you are watching this or listening to it the day it comes out, then it goes all the way up until 11:59 p.m. Okay? And they have everything. There's 40%, up to 40% off savings right now on, they got like the Big Gold Championship, the WWE Big Gold. That's on sale right now. That's right. That's exactly right. The Austin 316 T-shirt, of course. They got toy championships. Don't forget. There's all kinds of new superstar tees up right now at WWE Shop, thanks to Fanatics. They got the Jacob Fatu shirt. They have the new one that Jay was wearing tonight.
4 letters, 2 words,
One word.
1 word.
Yeet. There it is.
I was all excited about that.
I know the is everybody's favorite, and they put on the shirt. So don't even worry about that. And of course, maybe the greatest wrestling T-shirt of all time. Ron Cena. The farewell to Ron Cena T-shirt that R-Truth was sporting on Saturday Night's Main Event. All available now at WWE Shop. Go ahead. Go check it out. And speaking of I wanted to talk about Jey Uso, okay? Because Jey Uso comes out. Here's the first question I have for you.
The best, though, when he's yeeting with a young fan.
That's,
Does
I
it
mean,
get any better? His entrance.
It's right up there with Brett giving his glasses to a kid.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's those things like all you wanted to do when I was growing up as a wrestling fan. The biggest dream I could think of, and this is up until I was 15 years old, the biggest dream I could think of is Bret Hart giving me his sunglasses. It's all I wanted out of life. I bought a pair. I never got it. But now, if I'm growing up now, if I was that kid now, all I would want to do is be the kid. Plus, what's great about this is, to get Bret Hart sunglasses, you had to be sitting front row. I'm not green T-shirt guy, okay? I didn't know as a kid how you even got to sit in the front row. That was way out of my head.
Sitting anywhere.
Right, I was up in 201.
You don't even know where he's going to enter.
He comes in from the top. You see him on Saturday Night's Main Event?
I know.
So you could be sitting there in the 100s, the 200s. All of a sudden, he's like, "You want to do this?" It's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing. But okay, that's part of it, right? Coming up with all these wonderful new ways to enter the ring. Mm-hmm. He's helping Sami Zayn in this triple threat match. He's got this grudge, whatever it is, against the Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed faction. So he's dealing with the Seth Rollins faction. He's helping Sami Zayn. He's now in the main event of Money in the Bank, teaming with Cody Rhodes against Logan Paul and John Cena. And oh yeah, then Gunther waits for him on the Monday after Money in the Bank. Gunther interrupts his promo, right? Jay's talking about the tag team match at Money in the Bank. Gunther interrupts the promo.
Is this what Jay should be talking about? Should he be thinking about
that's what I was gonna ask
this
you.
match? Or should he be thinking ahead to Gunther?
Do you think Jay's got too much on his plate?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Yes or yeet?
Yeet.
Okay. You think well, listen, but everybody talks about how much weight on the shoulders a champion has to have. How it's almost expected for a champion to carry this type of weight. Do you think that he is carrying the appropriate amount of weight, or do you think that he is jumped into the deep end to try to prove himself and he's doing too much too soon?
Too much too soon.
Wow.
He didn't necessarily jump into the deep end with this Cody Rhodes situation that was sort of thrust upon him.
Yes, to an extent, but
I think he should be focused on Gunther and only Gunther.
Here's what I'll say about Gunther, okay?
Because all that matters is that he remains the World Heavyweight Champion, right? It's nice to help your friend Sami Zayn. But does that help you retain the title?
But you're the top guy. You're the guy who's representing wrestling. You're the guy who's looking out going, people are tired of seeing people like Logan Paul and John Cena try to control everything.
But what about a guy like Gunther?
What about a guy like Gunther?
And people aren't tired of seeing a guy like Gunter control anything.
Nobody-
And is he out there trying to help people,
He's a
help
self-
his friends?
No, he's a selfish guy. And
That's
he
why
made it
he's
clear.
a good champion.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you brought that up. Because Gunther came out and told Jey Uso, oh, this being a champion thing doesn't come naturally to you. As of today, this moment, put it down in history. I am done with the narrative that Jey Uso doesn't know how to be a champion. I'm done with the narrative that being a champion doesn't come easily to Jey Uso, doesn't come naturally to Jey Uso. Jey Uso's not a real champion. Jey Uso defended the title against Seth Rollins. Won. Jey Uso defended the title against Logan Paul. Won. Jey Uso beat Gunther for the championship at WrestleMania, had a stadium full of people going nuts. By the way, before this, Jey Uso took the tag team championship and made it so important in WWE that as the defending champion, he main evented a WrestleMania with the tag team championship. This is something that you could have brought up, like right after Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. Really, you think he's gonna be the world champion? You think he's the world champion? There's so many other people. You think Jey Uso? We're over it. We're done with it. What evidence since Jey has won the championship is there that Jey shouldn't be the champion? He had a great match with Seth Rollins.
He did.
He had a good match with Logan Paul on Saturday night's main event.
He did.
He stepped right up to John Cena. When he stepped up to John Cena, there was nothing in his eyes.
No, he doesn't belong.
It was pure confidence.
And I'm not saying that he
and
doesn't.
Gunther comes out and he goes, "You don't understand being a champion." And Logan Paul, of all people, who's been wrestling for 2 Lunchables worth, or lunch leaves. I'm sorry, Logan Paul. Tells Jey Uso, "You're not a real champion. No more of it." How many times? How long do you have to be a champion? How many times do you have to defend the title before people go, "You are the champion, and you are defining your reign the way you see fit"? What on earth about Jey? And then they go like this: "Well, if you're the champion, you shouldn't be helping Sami Zayn." Well, he hasn't lost it yet. So then why are we sitting there counting the days?
He doesn't belong as champion. I'm in agreement with you.
He beat the guy who had the belt.
Which means that he
won the Royal Rumble.
should still be.
And then he's defended it multiple times.
I am in lockstep with you right there. But is it, with all of this going on, does he need to help so many people out as well?
Bro,
it's nice that
you're
he's
the
doing
champion,
it.
okay?
It's nice that he's doing it.
They're a good guy.
Work smarter, not harder.
No. A good guy needs to main event Money in the Bank to team with Cody Rhodes. If you're Jey Uso, you should be the type of champion that people buy tickets to see. And people are going to buy tickets to see Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso together. Why? Because they're so damn engaging. Okay? That's what a champion does. A champion...
Because you're hoping we can see the press conference, too.
I mean, the glory that is the Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes friendship and tag team. That's the press conference where Yeet was born, for all intents and purposes.
This made all of those children's dreams come true.
And Jay's. I don't think Jey becomes the champion.
I don't think he does.
With that, but that's my point, is that without the entrance through the crowd, without Jey being involved over here and over there, without Jey doing so many things that are atypical of a champion, Jey doesn't build the momentum that is required to become the champion. Jey's not Gunther. Jey's not Logan Paul. And thank God for that.
All I'm saying is when you have a threat as dangerous as Gunther and Seth Rollins awaiting you at any moment,
This is what a
just
champion...
don't know if it's the smartest thing to help your friends. That's it.
This is what a champion does. What's in front of me today? What's in front of me today?
You can't be thinking about June 9th.
Right.
Because it is May 27th.
When does Tom Brady start thinking about the Super Bowl?
The next day.
Right. We had Tyrese Halliburton, which we shouldn't be mentioning his name right now because there's a lot of Knicks fans that are mad at us about that.
He's a big fan of the show.
But he said, yeah, the game's in there somewhere, but really? when we touch down in New York, when we walk into Madison Square Garden, that's when I'll be thinking about it.
He was so locked in on the interview.
You know why Gunther is thinking about his match with Jey Uso weeks in advance? Because Gunther's not the champion. Jey is. That's how champions act. Jay's got a lot on his plate. Gunther,
I just don't think he should be taking on other people's problems.
whose problems?
Sami Zayn's.
If he's the world champion, if Jey Uso is the world champion, then he should be representing his brand and his company. And if there is a problem within that brand, the Raw brand, and that problem is Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, then shouldn't Jey Uso be going, no, I'm the one representing this place. I'm going to make sure that you guys don't run roughshod over everything. Because if you do, and I just step back and allow it to happen because I'm sitting here thinking about Gunther for 3 weeks, then all of a sudden, even if I beat Gunther, I look around and I've just allowed these guys to take over the whole territory.
But what did Cody Rhodes learn when he was the champion?
It's so great to be champion for a year. I don't know what it is.
Champions don't have friends.
Randy Orton was his friend. Champions don't have friends. Champions don't have friends.
It's lonely at the top.
Who's Cody Rhodes teaming with at Money in the Bank?
Jey Uso.
Jey Uso's been Cody's friend the whole time. And Cody's been Jay's friend the whole time.
It's tough to have friends when you're at the top. That's all I'm saying.
Not if you're a real one.
Sometimes they can get in the way.
How would you know? Anyway. Anyway. Judgment Day's getting messy, too.
Yeah, speaking of friends, I mean, is Raquel a rat?
Okay, so I heard Michael Cole bring that up. And no, I mean, that struck me as maybe Michael Cole does not have a lot of close friends. I think Pat McAfee might be Michael Cole's first friend. And he just made it just now. Yeah, and he's just getting used to this whole friendship thing. Yeah, I think so.
No, I think so. That Raquel is a good friend. Because if someone did that, if there was another girl creeping around my best girl's boyfriend, I would have to let her know.
Can you imagine if Raquel had been like, oh no, it wasn't any of my business? You'd be like, what? We're literally tag team champions. We're best buds. You didn't think to tell me about the chicken tenders. You didn't think to tell me about... That's right, they were nuggets.
Nuggets.
They were improperly labeled. You're right. You didn't think to tell me about the person who's stealing plays out of my playbook. You didn't think that was necessary.
Raquel's been giving Liv close updates.
Yeah, well, Liv was back. I think she left that movie set early. She's like when Mike and the Mad Dog, Mike would have to come back from his vacation early because Mad Dog was getting too comfortable hosting the show by himself. I think Liv Morgan left the movie set early to make sure that everything going on in that clubhouse was on the level.
And Dominic was thrilled to see Liv back.
Yeah, I don't think Dominic realized anything was wrong. He's like, cool.
She's back. Isn't this great?
Oh, Roxanne Perez, she seems cool. Oh, cool. Liv's here. That's cool, too. I mean, but girls love the aloof guy. I don't know what it is. I'm not aloof at all. But guess what? Girls don't have the time of day for me. Okay? They love aloof fellas. And Dom's a little aloof at times.
Yeah. Easygoing as well. Listen, he's a simple man.
You think so?
Yeah. 2K25, some nuggies.
You think Liv, if what's happening to Liv feels like it came right out of Liv's playbook, do you think that Liv is justified in being upset, or do you think it's a matter of we reap what we sow in this life?
She's justified in being upset.
Good for you. You are Liv Dom through and through. That was a test. That was a test.
She's justified. I mean, I'm very excited to see what's going on because I am a big fan of Roxanne Perez's.
Don't let Liv Dom hear you say that.
I am. I'm not necessarily a fan of Dom Rocks yet.
Okay.
Because I'm Team Liv Dom.
Okay, good. I'm glad you put that on the record. You know who's a fan of all this? Finn Balor. He seems to be having the time of his life. I've never seen that guy smile so much. But we had but Roxanne Perez comes out, interferes in the match that Liv is having with Kairi Sane. Mm-hmm. By the way, I don't know. Wherever Liv Morgan was on this movie set, they must have shipped a ring to her because she has not missed a step in the last few weeks that she's been gone. But incredible match with Kairi Sane. It ends when Roxanne Perez interferes on Liv's behalf, and it is effective. But then the argument ensues with Raquel and Roxanne. Liv is distracted. It gives Kairi Sane just enough time to avoid oblivion and win the match. Liv Morgan's obviously upset. This is her big comeback, and now she's lost, especially as she's campaigning to get a Money in the Bank qualifying match. But she blames Raquel.
Which was very bizarre. Now, Raquel is your inside gal.
Right.
She's been the one who's been providing you updates about Roxanne Perez.
But if Raquel's not focused on the game, if Raquel's not focused on the plan, here's the other thing. Raquel may not like Roxanne Perez around there. Because what if the same way Liv Morgan may not like Roxanne and Dom getting along, from a friendship perspective, maybe Raquel doesn't like the idea that what if Liv and Roxanne end up getting along?
Or Liv
why
Morgan can see this and smell this from a mile away because Roxanne has taken a play out of Liv Morgan's playbook, and this is her counteract.
Oh, you mean she's playing
why play
double
defense when I just play offense?
But why was Roxanne Perez upset about? And why was Raquel upset about Roxanne interfering? It was for the betterment of
Because
Liv.
she doesn't trust Roxanne.
Well, that's not nice.
Why is that not nice? Why would you trust Roxanne? She just shows up in your clubhouse with nuggies for your best friend's boyfriend?
Look how happy Finn Balor is.
Would you trust anything that this woman does?
I think to just be like, I don't trust you and I don't like you. And it's like, what have I done? If you can't tell me what I've done.
You're talking about best friend's man.
She just doesn't
Get
like her.
outta here.
I don't like your vibe.
Yeah, I wouldn't like her vibe either.
It's
if she
like,
was
okay,
talking
bro.
about best friend's man.
But what if you're trying to be like, you know what? Maybe I was out of line. Let me help you by interfering in your match. And then you get yelled at for it? That doesn't seem nice.
I just don't think that Raquel can trust Roxanne Perez, and I don't blame her.
You don't think Liv's anger towards Roxanne was legitimate? You think maybe it was more of a mental mind game
It could be.
for Roxanne?
It could be. Yeah,
be.
I mean, listen, why? Liv is skeptical of Roxanne, right?
Yeah.
She has to be.
Yeah, of course. Of course. She knows this
She
game.
knows that Raquel
it's her
has her
game.
back.
It's her game.
So we'll see.
Like we've said, actions have consequences.
Always do.
And she may be, that's one of those things. She may be looking around every corner going, when is this universe going to hit me in the face with a
I
pie?
do love all the ladies competing for Dom.
Because you get it.
It's great.
You understand it. It's relatable. Look, maybe you have the opportunity to ask Liv Morgan in person. What on earth is going on? Get the Fanatics Fest. Have you heard about what's going on with Fanatics Fest? It is right around the corner. Fanatics Fest, June 20th through the 22nd at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. It's already less than a month away. That is absolutely insane. If you're a WWE fan and you haven't gotten your tickets yet, now is the time to get them. There's so many WWE activities that are going to be going on at this place. Last year, WWE took the entire place over. This year, it's going to be even bigger. The superstar entrances are, of course, coming back where you can do your own superstar entrance. There's going to be live podcasts, live panels featuring WWE superstars, exclusive WWE merchandise. My son has a Yeet New York City Fanatics Fest exclusive T-shirt from last year. I can only imagine what they're going to have this year. Photo sessions and autographs with WWE superstars, including Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, and WWE Hall of Famers like The Undertaker and Trish Stratus. And a huge new announcement. Penta, Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Alexa Bliss, and Dominic Mysterio have confirmed that they'll be at Fanatics Fest. So grab your tickets now at fanaticsfest.com and lock in your spot for an unforgettable weekend with the WWE. It really is. Talk about getting close to the action, this thing that we all love so much. It's just such a fun thing to be a part of. I'll be there. I'm sure you'll be there.
I'm going to be there.
It's gonna be absolutely amazing. And by the way, WWE has been invading sports all over the place.
Oh,
yes. We see it in baseball, we see it in football, but on a global level. Did you see WWE invading soccer, football?
This was everywhere.
If you will. Yeah, Sunderland striker Eliezer Mayinda, and I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Look, I'm not the biggest soccer fan in the world, but when I see one of the biggest stars in any sport, and again, My apologies to any of you out there that are obsessed with this the way we are all obsessed with wrestling. I understand it and I appreciate it. When I see an athlete in any sport getting out there and putting the Randy Orton pose in the most triumphant moment, that's the power that pro wrestling has. That you are out there, this sport that you have dedicated your life to, that the minute that you feel this triumph and this wave of energy comes over you, what are you thinking? You're thinking about wrestling. You're thinking about the Viper. You're thinking about Randy Orton. You go back to being an 8-year-old kid. It's so fun. So it was amazing to see that over the weekend. But you know who's not? It doesn't seem like is having a lot of fun.
Who's that?
Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch out on Raw tonight. Lyra Valkyria is in the ring.
Get them wangs up.
She's got them wangs out. And that, not the real ones. Metaphorically, though, the wangs are out for Lyra Valkyria. It's announced that we are getting the rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra starts by saying, I couldn't wait to see who was next in line with all the women that are on the roster and everybody who deserves a O. Becky Lynch gets another shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And Becky comes out, and she is still on this trip of like, I won the night.
But she did win the night. She didn't have the gold.
No, that's what the match was for.
Lyra went to the hospital.
I mean, if I'm the Intercontinental Champion, I'll move into the hospital. If I get to be the Intercontinental Champion, sleep in your bed.
Defend your title if you're just in the hospital all the time. Becky stood tall.
That's right.
She made a statement at the end of the night.
Good. She stood tall. Not very shiny because there was no gold on her anywhere to be seen. Just like the last time she and Lyra were in the ring together in NXT.
What is gold? What good does gold do you in the hospital?
You're still a champ. I mean, you kidding me? You don't think the hospital will be like, the Intercontinental Champ's in that room? Let's make sure that she's got the good room.
Get her the good cafeteria food.
100%.
Best Jell-O cup.
She's getting lobster every night, not just her last night. She's the Intercontinental Champion, for God's sake.
Let me tell you, hospital lobster, it's
the best. Yeah. It's the best lobster there is.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the Intercontinental Champion. So we got a stipulation on this, though, that I found very, very interesting. Becky offered this up. And I think that Becky really is hoping to get it done this time and wants to add insult to injury. Because Becky said that if she loses to Lyra Valkyria, she will never challenge Lyra for that championship again.
Again.
That's right. But if she wins, then Lyra must raise Becky's hand in victory.
See, I think this is so nice of Becky. We just talk about Jay making the lives of all of these kids by choosing a young fan in the crowd to yeet with. And Becky sees the fan in Lyra Valkyria who grew
Don't
up
you dare.
cheering and being inspired by the man. And she says, you know what? I'm going to make your life and I will let you raise my hand in victory.
This is very unbecoming. This is unbecoming
so
of you.
Big of Becky. Really? I mean, for her to accomplish this much and to turn back around and say, Lyra, I'll allow you to do this.
I've been accused of
This is big of Becky.
I've been accused of being a show before, but I've never seen anything like this. This is insane. To insult the Intercontinental Champion, call her, like, compare her to a fan that gets to be in there with Becky Lynch.
She's a fan of Becky's. So she is.
Maybe there was a time, but she's grown out of that and become her own individual. She's become a champion. Okay? The Intercontinental Champion. The Dominic Mysterio of the women's division. Okay? This is who Lyra Valkyria is. And maybe Becky is starting to become a bit of a fan of Lyra.
She didn't look like she was fangirling over anyone tonight.
No, she didn't look like it tonight. But look, Becky said, when I win fair and square, you'll raise my hand in victory. I'm very worried that Becky Lynch has something very, very devious up that leather sleeve of hers. And she's going to make Lyra raise her arm under, obscene circumstances.
She showed what she's capable of when she put Lyra in hospital.
And Lyra showed what she's capable of when she beat Becky Lynch. Do you think Becky could live to regret this stipulation? I mean, do you think if Lyra beats Becky Lynch again at Money in the Bank, what is
fluke?
How could you be a fluke 3 times? That's not how flukes work. Are you a maniac? It's not a fluke. It would be the 3rd time it happened.
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. No, I don't.
Okay,
No.
it wouldn't be a fluke, but Becky is going to win fair and square.
Okay, but if she
Becky
didn't,
Lynch.
and that was 3 times now. I mean, I kind of feel like not only would Becky not be able to challenge Lyra for another Intercontinental Championship match, but what would Becky even do at that point?
One was a roll up in NXT and it wasn't decisive, and then
It was
last
decisive.
one,
There was 3 counts on the mat and then a bell.
Becky won the night, so
That's not a thing. There aren't awards for the night. What are you talking
still
about?
consider
What do
it
you
a
mean?
fluke.
Nobody wins the night. You win.
Look at Becky, you do.
It's the match. That's the only contest. Is the match.
Well, we just talked about at the start of the show is like Seth won the match. He's going to Money in the Bank, but like the talking point is CM Punk.
But what did I say?
So did CM Punk win the night?
No, there is no win the
giving out
night.
awards to
Everyone
win the
gets to
night?
share the night. It's everyone's night. Everyone's going to sleep. Everyone's waking up, and it's everyone's morning. Nobody wins the night. I said specifically to start the show, if you remember all the way back then.
That's how competitive Becky Lynch is. She takes no time of day off. She's focused on winning the morning.
You think
the
Jey
afternoon,
Uso is
and the
focused
night.
on the wrong thing?
Becky's trying to win.
She's
every
focused on a sundial.
hour of the day.
No, as a matter of fact, when we started the show, I said, don't let this CM Punk thing distract you. Seth Rollins won. He's going to Money in the Bank. Let's talk about Seth Rollins going to Money in the Bank.
But a lot of
because he
fans
won the
would
match.
say CM Punk won the night.
A lot of fans say a lot of fans chant "We want tables" for no reason. A lot of people say a lot of things. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make it right.
I think Lyra is in trouble. To answer your question,
That wasn't my question.
all right, she's in big trouble.
I didn't ask
Better
that.
get them wangs out.
To answer your question.
She's gonna have
What
her
question?
big wang holding up Becky's arm in victory.
We should take the wings off before the match, I'm sure. Listen, we'll see. We'll see. We got another Raw before Money in the Bank. We'll probably have this exact same argument after that episode of Monday Night Raw. And quite frankly, I can't wait for it. I hope that you guys will be there for it. Don't forget to subscribe across all audio platforms, Apple, Spotify, everywhere you get podcasts, to Raw Recap. Don't forget to interact with the video on WWE's YouTube channel. Like, comment, do the whole deal. Thank you to Bert Kreischer. Thank you to Tom Segura for making the effort. And we will see you guys next week when we recap another Raw.